It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, we'll see the Boston Celtics playing against the Houston Rockets. Well, it was the Rockets in their last game with a loss to the Thunder. That game was a shootout. Defense will be the key tonight for them to bounce back with a win. Both teams tonight more than capable of putting up points. Shaq, what do you think will be the deciding advantage?
Well, you have to try to dictate the tempo, play at your pace. This will be a game of streaks, so you have to prepare yourself mentally for that.
Well, you can't just score. You have to be efficient. Big shots down the stretch could be the difference, Ernie, and that will set you free.
We are ready for game time. Let's go to Kevin Harlan for the opening tip.
This is 2K Sports, broadcasting from Houston, Texas. As the Rockets take it to the hardwood, there's no better time of year than the holidays for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone. Hello, everyone. With Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from our Hall of Famer on the sideline, David Aldridge. And, of course, Chris Paul. He'll have a bit of a hole in the point here. He was someone that isn't replaced easily at all.
Yeah, no question that it's a risky deal to make because it's the kind of move that can turn a team's fan base against the front office. But trading one of the most popular players on the team is always risky no matter what you get in return.
You know, Chris, parity, always a question, in this league and how you try to get teams to advance. But over a long season, it seems like any team can surprise you on any given night.
Yeah, almost every team has the talent that can beat you, especially in a one game. You must respect your opponent. Sometimes it can come down to schemes, coaching. Sometimes it can come down to just one bad shot. You can never underestimate motivation as a factor, and that's where the good teams separate themselves. Who can continue to have that same focus every night, and in the words of Coach Popovich, that appropriate fear of your opponent.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the floor for Boston. Filling out the wings, it's Brown and Hayward. Enes Kanter is out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Walker in at the point guard position. Takes a shot at the elbow. The shot will not fall. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
I mean, a tough one. Faced some serious intensity in terms of that comeback, and they just got overwhelmed in that fourth quarter. Unfortunately, just couldn't stay in the game long enough to force overtime.
Oh, I love how Harden pulls once he gets the ball. If you play off him just a little bit,
Walker looking for an opening. Kanter, high post. Boston again missing.
I don't care who it is. You can't leave him wide open from that range.
Rivers kicks to Harden. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
This is what great size in the backcourt gives you, the ability to equally challenge the defense on all 3 levels. Harden is incredible.
Now here's Walker. 23 points for him the last game against Philadelphia.
It was never all about himself. He came away with a lot of assists in that game and just kind of kept everybody in the mix.
Here is Harden after Gordon Hayward's bucket. Lob pass to Capella. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
The main strength of Capella's offensive game, he uses his athleticism to power home these alley-oops.
And that Unleash Chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Cover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. Outside Gordon. Fires the 3. He shoots again. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I mean, and Capella really using his massive shoulders to draw contact, not afraid to go right up into the grill of the defender.
Well, Chris, Clint Capella had a schedule in his development. You know, credit his tremendous work ethic. You see it, Chris, in his passing, his finishing, and certainly at the free throw line.
No, his second season, I mean, he shot below 38% at the line. I mean, among players with 150 or more attempts, that was the 5th worst percentage in NBA history. But he's made tremendous strides there, and that's freed him to be more aggressive offensively. Not worried about getting fouled.
And he can't get the first one.
Well, Kevin, the Western Conference Finals, I mean, the Rockets had the Warriors right where they wanted them. But due to the injury of Chris Paul, I mean, they helped open the door for the Dubs, but you got to play who's in front of you, and they won the last 2 games to take the series.
So he can't get either to fall. And had they advanced to the finals, Chris, the Rockets would have been favored. Is it hard to bounce back when you felt so close to winning a title?
It can haunt you, but it also inspires you. Because you know there's things you can work on and you can get right back. I mean, winning a title this year should go a long way towards soothing that pain.
Really left alone that time. 6 points for James Harden.
Nice way to start the evening. His numbers getting called, and for good reason.
Well, yeah, he's a guy who can carry you for stretches, long stretches in this game. You want to get him involved early and often.
So the Celtics called timeout, their first. And Austin Rivers out of Duke, an elusive 6'4" combo guard.
I mean, a great handle, and he's found most of his offensive success with this development as a long-range shooter. It's gotten to the point now where you want him to put it on the deck.
Now here's Walker. Checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game. Cantor against Capella. And it's Eric Gordon with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. On defense, Houston. And Walker kicks to Brown. Pass to Cantor. Here's Tatum. And it's off the back rim. No good. Rockets leading by 4. And Harden wide open. He shoots. And the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Walker the pass to Hayward. And there's the pass to Cantor. 6 to shoot. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Cantor's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Look, right there, the defense overcommits. Hayward with good awareness finds the open man.
Lob pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. And Cantor throws it down.
That is prime-time point guard play. A sensational find by Walker to set up the easy bucket.
Houston's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Harden against Brown. Harden surveying the D. Cans it from downtown.
Something lit a fire under him this quarter. Their lead safe as long as he's on the floor.
Outside, Walker. To the inside, Tatum. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Attacking the painted area. That's where Tatum can use his height and length most effectively.
Here is Harden. He had a 36-point outing in the last game against Oklahoma City.
Yeah, but it wasn't all about himself. He also did a great job at creating for his teammates. So many assists tonight.
And James Harden, last season's MVP, the runner-up in 2015, actually won the players' vote for MVP that season. But last season, he took home the official hardware.
And with James Harden winning the MVP in 2018, Russell Westbrook in 2017, Kevin Durant in 2014, you think a few what-ifs right now in Oklahoma City?
A few, more than that, Kevin. I mean, probably tough for them all to win MVP playing on one team. A good shot at a different trophy, though, maybe the one that starts with the name of Larry.
He throw good, James Harden.
the night Harden put up 60 points and had a triple-double, that was so amazing. I got to mention that's incredible.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Tyson Chandler is checked in for Capella. Edwards comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Green in for Eric Gordon. Now here's Smart. He's coming off a 13-point game against Philadelphia. Here's Wanamaker. And a miss there on the triple.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
He's terrific at finding the open man. I mean, good awareness from the floor, from the combo guard. Hard.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, I was able to talk with Mike D'Antoni for just a minute. Said the key to this game is how much they can limit the quality looks inside. He said when you're playing a team like this, you don't stand a chance if you give them easy shots down low. We'll see who wins that battle, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Houston. They lead by 7. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Celtics team.
It's not often we get to see this matchup, but it is a doozy when we do. Just two powerhouse teams facing off.
I mean, who knows? If you want to look all the way ahead to the finals, it's possible these teams could see each other there. So both teams looking to make a statement in their first meeting of the season.
Free throw good, James Harden.
And if James Harden has one signature move, it's got to be his step-back jumper. Something he's worked on for years. And like the sky hook or Nowitzki's fadeaway, it's becoming one of those iconic, unstoppable shots.
McLemore's checked in for the Rockets. And a change for the Celtics. Onuaku's checked in. Good on both. And Chris, you look at Harden's step back, there's a real different rhythm to it, isn't there?
I mean, he covers a lot of ground with that gather step. I mean, some fans even wonder if it's a travel. But I guess it's legal. Tremendous footwork, crafted over countless reps in the gym.
Now here's Williams. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. To the paint. It's stolen by Green. Feeds it to Harden. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Smart. Oh, great leaping ability. Such a advantage in this game of basketball, Chris, when you think about the bigs who can control that kind of part of their game. Who comes to mind for you?
You have to go out there to look at that man, DeAndre Jordan. I mean, he dunks, it looks like a Nerf hoop. He just throws it up there, the way that he gets up. How about Drummond, the way that he can get 20 rebounds in just a second. How quick he is at getting that second step and going back up. When I think of athletic big men, I think of Andre Drummond as one of the most athletic big men that I've ever seen in my time of playing basketball.
Celtics trail by 11. Pass to Tice. Back to Smart. Here's Onuaku. Boston, no good that time either. Houston's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. And he comes up with the deuce.
Aggressive coming out of the gate here, guys. Wow.
Yeah, you got to love it. Everything's working. Offense, defense, already a big lead.
Here's Wanamaker. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Williams kicks to Smart. Passes it to Wanamaker. Lock at 6. Boston needs to get off a shot. Takes a 3. It's not going to go for him.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Now here's McLemore, guarded by Smart. There's Green with the 3. Rebound by Williams. Celtics trail by 13. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Rocket shooting an impressive 60% early. Stolen by Smart. Great D that time from Green.
Does well to burrow his way into the post, but loses his touch on the finish.
Chandler. It's hauled in by Wanamaker. Boston's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Here's Tice. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
For Houston, they have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Yeah, you just have to be more disciplined. I mean, too many fouls and free throw attempts for the opponent.
Houston making a switch here. House is checked in.
Man, they are just living at the line.
Celtics trail by 15. Smart passes to Onuaku. Williams scanning the floor. Pass to Tice. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams.
And that's what you give up when you don't fight over the screen.
A lot of times your defense is your offense is your defense. This is poor decision-making right here. You can't let him have that shot. Also might have been a lack of effort.
Here's McLemore after the basket by Boston. The putback clanks the putback jam.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
And Wanamaker gets it to go. Rockets leading by 11. Outside, Green. Knocked loose. Kicks to House. Fires for 3. Rebound, Boston. Here's Wanamaker down low. And Tice gets it to go. Tice has got it back down to within single digits for the Celtics. Green with the ball. From the stripe. That shot is no good. And he's 1 for 3 from the floor.
Talk about a coach who gets the most out of his guys and what he has to work with. I mean, that's none other than Brad Stevens. I mean, he's done it for years. First in college, now on the greatest level.
And the Rockets with possession here, following the bucket by the Celtics. Beyond the arc, sinks the triple. Green's got 5.
And already with the commanding lead, a terrific offensive performance.
Oh, okay, you've done your job so far, but the question is now, can they sustain this level of energy? There's still a lot of game to play.
Here's Onuaku. Outside, Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Smart finds Williams. Back to Smart over McLemore. And Smart with the basket on the assist by Williams.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Now here's McLemore. He's covered closely. There's Green with the 3. Cans it from downtown. He's got 8.
And the recognition of McLemore, a team-oriented player who is always looking to dish the rock.
Here's Wanamaker, guarded by Green. Wanamaker the pass to Tice. Here's Smart over McLemore. Smart misses.
Yeah, awkward shot there. I mean, creative on the leaner, but the D just made it too difficult for him to convert.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Edwards. Boston making a switch here. And the Rockets with possession here. 11-point game. McLemore with the ball. Now guarded by Smart. There's 39 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Shot clock at 6. Here's Green, the feed to House. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
Well, that's just a good example of why the score is what it is. I mean, they need to protect the rim a lot better than that.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Celtics shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And the first one drops. Houston making some changes. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Chandler. Gordon comes in for McLemore, and it's Rivers in for Gerald Green. Then for the Celtics, Tatum, he's checked in for Williams, and Walker subbed in for Marcus Smart. And he makes both free throws.
He's so confident, so self-assured on every free throw he takes.
And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Houston Rockets. They lead by 11. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
Yeah, they gave up in that one. The defense constantly breaking down way too many times.
Yeah, I'm with you. Disgraceful performance and an issue that might be tricky to fix.
James Harden getting it done for the Houston Rockets. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. And we'll be back with you shortly. A unique upbringing for Clint Capella. Spent years in a welfare orphanage in Switzerland. He said he never imagined he'd come this far.
Even as a kid, I wasn't even dreaming about that far. I would say that's even past my dreams. I mean, now I'm just living the moment, trying to work hard as I can, and just enjoy the present. Enjoy the present.
Just an inspiring story, Greg. It gives you perspective on why you should be grateful for everything you have.
Kevin, without a doubt, Capella's upbringing helped shape him, and the hard work he continues to put in is really admirable.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, we've seen the Rockets really take control here.
They've gotten that perimeter game going in that first, and for me, that was the difference.
Well, and not only in terms of building the lead, but now the defense has to extend itself. That leads to other opportunities.
Clint Capella is out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Rivers. Then there's Gordon. And it's House in at the 3 spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets.
Ooh, that shifty, unpredictable, herky-jerky nature of Gordon's game, it allows him to get to the line. The D never knows exactly how to guard.
And Eric Gordon, the 2017 Sixth Man of the Year award winner. I mean, he has found a home and just been tremendously productive with the Rockets.
Gordon hits both of them. And Gordon also the winner of the 2017 three-point shootout. His long-range proficiency a great fit on the Rockets.
You know, he's got that low set shot release, but and he gets it off with great volume and one of the more prolific three-point shooters in our league. Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking, jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Here's Rivers. Walker with some nice D. Celtics trail by 11. It's Brown on the wing. Defended by Gordon to the paint. It's deflected. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. And as we're reaching the end of the calendar year, here's a great chance to delve into the updated power rankings. You look at Houston. They're stuck in the same spot, but still a top 10 team.
And I think for the Celtics, they're doing what we all expected, playing an exceptional brand of basketball, trying to take over that top spot.
Now, here's Cantor. He's got 7, tries from 7. That cuts the lead to single digits. Cantor's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. When you were playing on the road, obviously the fans would yell things and, you know, try to get under your skin. C-Webb, do you remember any instance when it really bothered you and took effect?
Maybe when I would go home and play for the Pistons, I'd see some fan in the green and white, and maybe Steve Smith, my partner, paid him to be there. But, you know, the Michigan State fans, you know, the go blue or that type of thing. Or in Ohio, it's very funny, you know, in Ohio, if they want to boo, if they want to get the crowd pumped up, all they do is put a big Michigan M up there, and the crowd will go crazy and boo. So Ohio, usually my people at Ohio State and Cleveland, they always, you know, had something to say. No, but he was more like, you know, you suck, Ohio State is the best, you know, Michigan State, you should have come here, that type of stuff. And you kind of look back, give a guy a wink, knock it down a jump shot, and put your fingers to your lips and just say, shh, you don't want to get me upset. Let sleeping dogs lie.
That's great. That's great. And here's Canner after Eric Gordon hit the three. Walker finds Canner. Here's Tatum. Second chance shot. Here's Hayward. Rebound by House.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And just not able to find the target from three-point range here in the second quarter, although he did knock down one in the first.
To the middle. A nice shot by Tucker. And the Rockets lead by 14.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
James Harden, he's checked in for the Rockets. And we'll examine here how the distribution has been between three-pointers and two-pointers tonight for Houston.
I really like how they've been attacking offensively. If the three-point shot's there, they take it with confidence. And when the lane does open, they are more than willing to attack at the rim.
Now here's Walker. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And Canner throws it down.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying annex to narrow the deficit.
Give the loose D an assist on that one. Get a body on him.
Hayward against Harden. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. A terrific all-around player. Walker's improvement from range, Chris, has taken his game to another level.
Oh, yeah, he was much better inside the arc when he entered the league. But over his first 4 seasons, he shot around 31% from 3. Then something clicked. Now, he's a factor.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first. And with the Celtics moving on offense last year, Chris, it was a surprise that they finished in the bottom 10 in field goal shooting.
Well, they lost a couple premier shot makers along the way. And, you know, there's movement with the purpose. Sometimes that's where the Celtics, they were lacking.
He hits the second from the line. And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for Boston. Trailing by 13. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
You talk about making the engine run. Kemba Walker, he's the man. Lightning quick, stronger than he looks. I mean, this man is a competitor.
Boston shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
For a player who won a national championship in college and has been outstanding since coming into the NBA, Walker may still rate as one of the game's more underappreciated players.
Kemba Walker hits them both. And with Walker, the effort's always there. But, Chris, so is the production.
I mean, he has some of the best handles in the game. He's going to generate offense for you. He's a good bet for 20 or more points a game, 5 to 6 assists, and provides tremendous leadership.
Now, here's Tatum. His last outing with 20 points. Hayward kicks to Tatum. Drains the three-pointer. Tatum's got 9 points.
Oh, nice job setting up for that shot. Everything working together for Tatum.
Hayward against Harden. Over Hayward. And that one comes up a bit short. Celtics trail by 8. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, it is the era of positionless basketball, but how exactly did we get here? Well, new defensive rules at the turn of the century encouraged face-up scoring, motion-based offense, and guard play over isolation and post-ups. As a result, offensive roles have become more interchangeable.
It has become a positionless game now. David, thank you very much.
This is the thing about Walker. He will challenge you from the perimeter. He will challenge you inside also.
Rockets leading by 8. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Harden. Count it from 12. Harden's got 20.
They've leaned on him tonight, and he's delivered with some great shooting.
Outside, Walker fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Capella's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And here's Harden for 3. No good. Shot missing. And it's Boston the other way. Tanner, high post. Out to Hayward. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Brown. Good D by Harden. Houston's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Rivers. Shot is good off the back rim and in. And now it's a 12-point Rocket lead. Here's Walker. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
I like the guts of Walker. I mean, one of the smaller players in the league, but he still attacks the defense inside.
Rivers kicks to Harden. Back to Rivers. High, arcing shot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Kemba Walker picks one up.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw. See, we have a great defensive team last season. What's surprising is that the Celtics didn't create that many turnovers, though.
Yeah, 23rd in the league in steals. They don't gamble a lot, but they are active and they're relentless. And they have a coach who makes great in-game adjustments.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Tyson Chandler, who's checked in for Capella. Edwards comes in for P.J. Tucker. And McLemore subbed in for Gordon. Now here's Smart. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Sinks the three-pointer. Smart's got it back down to single digits for the Celtics.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
And here's Harden for 3. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
And Harden's pull-up jumper is just ridiculous. So quick, so lethal.
And here's Smart. 5 points in the game. The pass to Onuaku. Chandler with the rebound. And it's Rivers with the ball. He brings it up for the Houston Rockets. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. McLemore, no good. Celtics trail by 10. Now Smart. Tries a 3. And it's Rivers with the rebound. Houston's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Celtics have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. And Wanamaker gets it to go. Wanamaker's got his second bucket tonight.
He has a little bit of trickeration with that one. Gets that one to go against the lip.
Well, let's just call it what it is. Great body control on the lane. Takes the contact. Still knocks it in softly off the glass. I mean, that shot just can't be blocked the way he adjusted.
Chandler's shot, good.
Well, this is what he likes to do. Try to break your spirit.
But yeah, I mean, you're already getting dogged out there. I mean, and now he's landing body blows.
Now here's Smart. He kicks to Williams. Over to the left wing. Here's Tice. Sinks the triple. Tice has got 7 points.
He gets it to him off the bounce pass and gets the assist. Harden against Smart.
Now, here is Harden. Tight defense on him. There's the three. Rockets keep it going with the new 24-second clock. And it's in there.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Here's Wanamaker. He's guarded by Rivers. To the wing on the left. Three-pointer. Tice, no good. Rockets leading by 9. Rivers scanning the floor. Inside. And there's Chandler. That's good on the assist by Rivers. Rivers has got his 6th assist on the night. Boston's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Back to Smart. Pass to Tice. Harden against Smart. Sinks that one from the post. Smart's got 5 points now this quarter.
His field goal percentage is creeping up there now. I mean, it wasn't pretty in the first quarter.
Timeout called the Rockets.
Well, a high-octane offense in Houston, that's been a staple for any of Mike D'Antoni's teams. The Rockets, they do it a little differently. ISO ball, half court, threes, get out and run. They get buckets.
Houston making a switch here. Green's checked in. Harrison's checked in for the Celtics. Here's Green. He's coming off a 16-point game against Oklahoma City.
And it was the little things, too. I mean, getting to the line, finding ways to get his points any way possible.
And the Rockets last season, 2nd in the league in 2-point percentage, but Chris last in the league in 2-point attempts.
Can you believe it? I mean, they shot more threes than twos, actually. That's crazy. I mean, you might say, well, take it inside. Well, the Rockets are looking at points per shot. By that metric, they're threes neck and neck with the twos.
The Rockets making a switch here. House is checked in. With a look at the Rockets organization, Chris, one of the best run teams people think in this league.
Oh, well, definitely. I mean, over a decade of winning basketball, they find ways to win, and then they won't be satisfied till they win it all.
Shoots the three. Can't hit that one. Now Boston takes it the other way. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. It's stolen by McLemore. And it's Houston on the break. House dishes to McLemore. Banked in off the glass. McLemore's got his first 2 points of the night. Celtics trail by 8. Now here's Smart. 7 points in the game. Right side, Williams. Passes it to Wanamaker. Here's Smart. Off target from the wing.
Not quite airtight defense right there, but his release was a little bit off on the jump.
Got that one up quick. And now a 10-point Houston lead.
No hesitation when he saw the space the D was giving him. That's 2.
Boston's gotten half their shots from 3-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Tice kicks to Williams. The Celtics working the ball around now. Here's Smart. It's good for his 4th bucket of the night. He's shooting 4 of 8.
He played a very solid first quarter, and now he's taking it up a notch here in the second.
Here's McLemore. Pass to Edwards. 1:03 left to play in the first half. Takes a 3. McLemore, no good.
He finds a major hole in the D beyond the arc and still can't cash in on it.
Smart misses. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Clark, he's checked in for Edwards. Rockets leading by 8. There's 45 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Shots good by McLemore.
Indicative of what we've seen tonight. One team being the aggressor, the other failing to react.
You know, the saying, Numbers don't lie. You can see it up there on the scoreboard.
Here's Wanamaker. He's got 6. Williams passes to Tice. Over Clark. Cans the shot from the wing. Tice has got 12. 26 seconds left in the first half. Green against Smart. There's 14 seconds left in the first half. 6 on the shot clock. Green with the ball. Here's McLemore. Beats the shot clock but can't get it to fall. And so it's the Houston Rockets holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Tyson. Looks like 2 different teams after the loss. What's the difference?
Well, we just can't allow them to stay around close. You know, last night we had to let down. Tonight we got to do a better job of getting down, staying our ground, playing defense, and taking advantage of this game.
Tyson, thanks a lot for your time. See you in the second half. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, Hoop fans. NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. EJ, Shaq, Jet. James Harden led the way in the first half. He had 23 points, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. The first 2 quarters went very well for him. What'd you think, Shaq, about the first half we saw from the Rockets?
They've just gone about their business, playing a great, solid, all-around game. I think the score is what we thought it would be. I expect them to keep their foot on the gas in the second half and not let things get any closer, Ernie.
And over to Kenny. What did you think about Boston?
They're not getting to the line or putting enough pressure on the defense. They have to be much more aggressive pushing the basketball, going hard to the rack. Because if you want the refs to make a call, put them in a position to make a judgment call. If you're not creating opportunities for contact, you have no chance of picking up points at the line.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Just go over there.
Welcome back to the Toyota Center, everyone. That's a look at our broadcast location tonight here in downtown Houston, Texas. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. A fantastic game from Harden in this one.
His points production thus far off the charts. It's only been 2 quarters. Just a great effort for him for the entire half.
Yeah, right. I mean, the defense hasn't had an answer for this guy yet. Just too skilled, too driven thus far.
And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for Boston. 8-point game on the floor for Boston. Filling out the wings, it's Brown and Hayward. Tatum out there with Enes Kanter. And it's Walker in at the point. Now here's Hayward. Shot clock at 6. Brown connects on the 17-footer. Brown's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Celtics. Rivers finds Capella, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Walker against Rivers. Walker the pass to Hayward. Rivers against Walker. Over in the corner, Brown. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got his 5th assist in this one. And Jaylen Brown was giving quite the compliment on his game from Draymond Green, who felt, Greg, that Brown was good enough to be an all-star.
Yeah, you know, I don't know if I'd be fully on board with that assessment in terms of last year, but I do think he's well on his way to becoming an all-star. His scoring and offensive impact continues to grow each year, and he's shown a great knack on the defensive side as well. Terrific two-way player. The sky is the limit.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brown. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Harden against Brown.
Oh, it's difficult to distract the beard. I mean, able to score on the defense because of how focused he is.
Brown kicks to Tatum. Wants to get it to Brown and does. The pass to Cantor. Shoots over Capella. Cantor's shot is off.
He gets the shot he was looking for and he just can't bury it.
Pass to Rivers. Releases from 15. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Celtics trail by 6. To the inside. Stolen by Tucker. Gordon finds Harden. Rivers gets a wide open look. It's hauled in by Brown.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Walker's shot is off. Rockets leading by 6. Harden the pass to Rivers. Gordon Hayward comes up with the rebound.
Now look, if he can start turning some of these misses into makes, their lead is going to take a big jump.
There's Walker with the 3. Rebounded by Tucker. Tucker's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Harden draws the double to the paint. A nice shot by Tucker. Tucker's got his 2nd basket of the night.
That's when the double team hurts the defense. I mean, when they're guarding the player, smart enough to pass out of it and find the man left alone.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. P.J. Tucker C-Webb was an undersized power forward at the University of Texas. He made a pretty effective transition to small forward in the pros.
I mean, the way the game is going now, he's able to slide back to that power forward position as well. The strength to hold his ground. I mean, a good enough shooter to space the floor for his teammates.
Now, here's Brown. 5 points in the game. Tatum kicks to Cantor. From deep three-point range, that one's in there. Rocket lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Kemba Walker.
Look, during his career, Walker has improved from the 3-ball. You can't allow him to get comfortable shooting it from deep.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
Unusual about the Celtics last year. I mean, their young players just kept getting better. I mean, there was no rookie wall, just the opposite. I mean, even through the playoffs, they kept learning and kept improving.
And a chance here to take a look at the numbers for Clint Capella. 2nd in field goal percentage, and he's an elite glass eater, a factor inside among the top 10 in rebounds per game.
And you mentioned it, he's the 2nd best shooter in the league right now. Quick trigger with just a little bit better footwork. He could take over that top spot. Now, here's Tucker. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. 2 on the clock. A nice shot by Rivers. C-Webb, when you look at the player development, that's both the front office and the head coach working together.
Yeah, Ainge has drafted all the right players. He hired the right coach in Stevens, who has pushed all the right buttons. And, you know, the Stevens-Ainge combination, that's lethal.
On the wing, Brown. Over Harden. And it's Brown missing. Rockets leading by 7. Beyond the arc. And Harden with the basket on the assist by Rivers. Rivers has got his 8th assist here tonight.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the 2nd half?
Now, here's Walker. He's got 11. Over in the corner, Brown. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
It hasn't happened yet, but he's got time to find his rhythm. And if he does, they can turn this thing around quick.
And that monster lead continues to grow. They are just piling it on now.
Well, give the coach a little credit. It's been some great play calling. Each guy doing his part. This is what you're hoping to achieve.
Now, here's Walker. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Yeah, still moving a little bit when he set that screen. He'll argue that he was set, but I really didn't think so.
I think you'll probably see more arguments on those illegal screen calls than just about any other play. Maybe the charge call, but guys never think they're removed.
Boston making a switch here. Smart's checked in.
And this is where Capella excels. Close to the rim, uses his size well to dunk it.
And Walker kicks to Tatum. Pass to Hayward. Back to Tatum. To stop the run. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And Enes Kanter picks up the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far. Houston making some changes. Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Ben McLemore comes in for Eric Gordon. And it's Green in for Austin Rivers. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And the Celtics with possession here. Here's Wanamaker. He's got 6. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
How about the concentration? He gets hit but stays with the play and gets the finish.
For Boston, they have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department.
You know, and last year the Celtics became real, even in defeat to a superior team. I mean, they found a winning formula and accelerated their timeline.
Now here's Green. 10 points for him. Here's Harden, and the jam by Harden.
He's a top-tier scorer in this game. I mean, Harden only needs a few shots to fall, and it's like watching a volcano erupt.
It'll go. The Rocket lead is cut to just 11 points in the basket from Gordon Hayward.
Well, you can't find much better shot than that one.
Smart against Green. To the inside, Chandler, and Chandler throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Smart deciding where to go with it. Here's Tice. 12 points for him. 6 to shoot. Hayward outside. Tipped away. It's stolen by McLemore. Fast break. Here we go. From outside the arc. Rebounded by the Celtics. Here's Wanamaker. He's got 9. Here's Tice. Nice ball movement by Boston. Off target with his 3. Rockets leading by 13. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Bennett's checked in for Houston. And a change for the Celtics. Williams is checked in for Gordon Hayward. Chandler, the pass to Bennett. On the wing, Green. He feeds it to Chandler. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And a look now at the Boston Celtics' upcoming schedule. On Saturday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Memphis Grizzlies. Then on Monday, they'll be playing against LaMarcus Aldridge and the San Antonio Spurs.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
Now here's Tatum. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. And yet that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
On the free throw, no good.
And boy, Robert Williams, big athletic guy who just doesn't back down. Still polishing his game, polishing that skill set, but when he's focused, he's absolutely spectacular.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for Bennett. Tatum's shot is off.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
From deep, McLemore. And Boston with the rebound. Williams has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Maybe the most amazing thing about Williams outside the alley-oops is this shot-blocking presence he gives you on the floor.
Yeah, he's one of the few guys that protect the rim from anywhere on the court. Tough inside, able to get out on shooters, and plays with an attitude. Menacing.
Here's Smart. Off target from outside. It's stolen. Williams kicks to Tice. Tipped away. Wanamaker the pass to Tatum. Pass to Wanamaker. Just 5 to shoot. And here is Green. He's got 10. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
It's Smart with the drive. He doesn't hit that one. The Rockets go the other way with it. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Now here's McLemore outside. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 6 assists in the game. Kicks it to Williams. Here's Wanamaker. 9 points in the game so far. The pass to Tice. Got a hand on it, and they get it back. 4 on the clock. And here's Tatum for 3. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
Green against Smart. In the corner, Harden. Lets a floater go, and he sinks the layup. Harden's got 35.
He is dominating this quarter. He sees a soft spot in the D, and he's attacking.
Here's Wanamaker, guarded by Harden. Smart against Green. Looking to get back on track here. Smart misses.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
They get it back. And here's Green outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Green's got 13.
Continuing to push the action and build this lead.
And you see he's not worried about what's on the scoreboard. He just wants to go ham each possession.
Now here's Smart. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And that gives him 2 3-pointers for the game. 1 in each half. I mean, he may add to that total pretty soon.
Now here's Harden. D right on him. Now Tatum. He's got 15. Floats it up for Williams. Hammers the alley-oop through.
What I really love about this kid, you know, Williams he's physical, he's explosive, and yes, he plays above the rim. He just brings that nastiness to the game.
Now, here is Harden. He kicks it to Green. There's the triple. And the last second attempt does not go in for him.
Smothering defense by Smart. He's about as good as it gets on that end of the floor.
And so it's Houston going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Oh, yeah, no need for hero ball there. I mean, you just need to make the right basketball play. Outstanding dish down.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. And so Green will bring it up for Houston. 10-point lead. Gerald Green out there with Rivers. Then it's Chandler. Then it's P.J. Tucker. And it's Gordon in at the small forward position. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Now here's Brown. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Gordon, with no one around, will not go. This is off the front iron. Celtics trail by 10. Outside, Walker from the arc. Tyson Chandler grabs the board. Chandler's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. The Rockets making a switch here. Capella's checked in, and then for Boston. Hunter's checked in for Ogilvy, and Gordon Hayward's is subbed in for Marcus Smart. Now here's Green, and there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown, and that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for the Celtics. And Tatum over to help. Capella finds Tucker, and it's good. 2 points. Tucker's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for the Rockets.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist. Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Now here's Gordon. Pass to Capella. Lays it up off the glass. And the Rockets lead by 12.
Ooh, Gordon does more than shoot the ball well. He has great passing instincts.
Walker against Rivers. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
Here's Brown, and then Brown with the dunk.
What speed in transition. Brown just slashing down the court for the high percentage shot.
Houston leading by 8. We're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter in this one. There's Gordon with the 3, and he's good on the 3 ball.
I don't think they were expecting that shot. They didn't really make an effort to get out of it.
Rivers against Walker. Passes it to Cantor. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Rivers with it. He's picked up by Walker. Capella, high post. Pass to Rivers. Shot clock at 6. There's the 3. Kemba Walker with the rebound.
He's done almost no damage from 3-point range in this game. No threes in this half, and only 1 in the 1st.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Houston's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Green dishes to Capella. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists tonight.
He's been a different player since halftime, coming on strong.
Walker against Rivers. Back to Walker. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Rivers. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Rockets lead by 9.
And guys on defense gasping for air at this point.
Well, that's because both offenses are relentless. Each side trying to close this thing out.
Now here's Walker. Kicks it to Cantor. And here's Brown outside. It's rebounded by Houston. Capella's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Green. And it's Houston with another.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
Yeah, but here's the problem. They play team ball. So if you pay him too much attention, that just leaves other guys open, and it's too difficult of an adjustment to make.
And here's Rivers after Gordon Hayward hitting the 3. Excellent D from Cantor.
Well, this has not been his best effort. He's lucky his teammates have been there to bail him out. Hayward passes to Cantor.
He can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Capella.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
How about this turnaround? He played a fringe role in the first half, and now he's the man for them.
Here's Walker after Clint Capella's bucket. Cantor kicks to Brown. Over Green. Great tee that time from Green.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Gordon trying to break loose. And Capella the bucket on the assist by Eric Gordon.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And so Green will bring it up for the Rockets. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Tucker finds Green. Six on the shot clock. Drains it from beyond the arc. Green's got 5 points in the quarter.
And with that three, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
There's Walker with the three. And again, Boston with the triple.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Rivers kicks to Green. And the pass to Capella. And some nice passing there by Houston. Outside Gordon. Jacks up a three. Rebound Boston. Here's Hayward. The shot will not fall. Houston leading by 10. And here's Green outside. Rebound Boston. Walker's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. To the middle. A nice shot by Tatum. Tatum's got 10 points here in the second half.
I mean, you see the strength of Tatum already. Broad shoulders and able to make shots through contact.
Houston's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Timeout called the Rockets. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, James Harden.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Mike D'Antoni was talking about with his team. He told them one thing. He said, no mistakes from here on out. We've got a good lead. We won't take chances. No dumb fouls. Smart basketball the rest of the way. Guys.
Wasted no time on that one. And now just a 5-point Houston lead.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Harden draws the double. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. So it's the Rockets now. Here's Capella and the dunk by Capella.
And every year, Capella seems to up his scoring. Looking hungry. He wants to shoulder more of the offensive load.
And Walker kicks to Tatum. Pass to Brown. Inside. That's good. The Houston lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Gordon Hayward.
And when you thought this fourth quarter was simply a formality, all of a sudden the offense picks up, and now we have a game.
Now, here is Harden. Shoots over Brown. Harden can't hit.
Yeah, that's just poor decision-making. He's got to be better in those situations.
I'd love to hear his explanation of coach right there. I mean, that should be an interesting conversation.
A good score inside, and the defense really offering very little resistance.
That's just an attack mindset. I love it. Game on the line. He's out competing guys.
Hayward against Gordon. Three-pointer. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And this is why you have to involve Gordon, a pick-and-roll genius, a high-percentage shooter in these sets.
Walker goes in, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Walker's got 9 points now in the quarter.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Rivers passes to Harden. Capella, high post. And Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Celtics on D, trailing by 4. Passes to Gordon. Takes the 3, and again it's the Rockets from deep.
And now he's starting to get it going. 4 3-pointers in the game for him, and 3 have come in this half.
Now a timeout called by Boston. You gotta like what Harden has done in this game so far.
They got to start guarding him out to about 28 feet because he's killing them from long range.
Celtics trail by 7. Outside, Walker. Down low. Right side, Tatum. Shoots over Tucker. And Tatum with the basket on the assist from Enes Kanter. Kanter's got 3 assists in the game. And it's Harden with the ball for the Rockets. Timeout called the Rockets.
Yeah, he's got to make some adjustments here. Just too easy to score in the lane against them right now.
Well, I think the first thing they need to talk about is rotations. There's a lot of miscommunication out there.
Capella finds Gordon. Brown against Harden. And Tucker has it in the corner. And a miss there on the triple.
Look, they cannot leave him open like that. The D got away with one there.
Walker dishes to Brown. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. That's on Clint Capella.
A gigantic bucket. Brown stepping into the spotlight when it matters most.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
Great job to get the bucket and to get to the line. When the game's on the line, you want your guys attacking like he did there.
Now, here is Harden. Capella, high post. Harden against Brown. And Tucker kicks to Capella. 5 to shoot. Stolen by Kanter. 3 on 3. Here's Brown. He nails it, and we're tied up. Brown's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, how about the quickness of that release? Brown just draining that catch-and-shoot jumper with ease.
Houston's gotten 8 shots off from 3-point land and hit half of them. Harden the pass to Gordon. At the top of the key, Capella. Houston moving it around. And there it is for him. And it's 37 points for James Harden.
Kevin, and Harden defines the word clutch, and this is Clutch City. The number of ways in which he scores in these moments, just incredible.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the door.
The first, and that narrows the gap to 1.
And of course, the Celtics traded back from number 1 to number 3 to draft Tatum in terms of readiness and absolute steal.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And he's got such a smooth stroke, and it never changes, even in this kind of a high-pressure situation.
Harden against Brown. Harden kicks to Rivers. Up top, Capella. He's covered by Cantor. 4 on the shot clock.
Now, that is cold-blooded.
Well, we want people to tune in, don't we? This is what they're tuning into. Big moments.
Now, here's Walker. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Hayward. Walker against Gordon. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And Enes Kanter picks up the foul. That's his 5th foul. Two points here might be all the cushion they need.
You would think so. This game is theirs for the taking.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in.
Time working against them here.
It's going to be crazy hard right now to catch up. They need a quick score and a quick foul.
Fantastic job. Hayward, one of the most versatile players in the league, showing he's also quick.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 3-point game.
Those free throws make things a little more simpler right now. They just have to guard against the three-pointer.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're down by 3. 16 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
You know, you'd love to be able to clear space and get that triple, but you can also do the 2 with a quick foul.
Well, these are some of the toughest decisions. I mean, a good argument could be made for either case.
Walker against Rivers. There's Brown with the 3. Count it! And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
Determining Brown's ceiling, I mean, how good of an outside shooter can he become? I mean, to me, that's the only question. He may have already exceeded expectations.
Timeout called the Rockets. Here's Harden. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last second shot is offline. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. We'll be back shortly, live from Houston, Texas. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. Tip-off goes to Houston, and away we go here with post-regulation basketball. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court for the Celtics, Jason Tatum is out there with Hayward. Then it's Marcus Smart. And there's Kemba Walker. And it's Cantor in at the 5 spot. Now Walker following the three-point attempt by Austin Rivers. Cantor finds Walker. On his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket. Shooting a healthy 60% tonight.
And you've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Yeah, Greg, there's no panic in them. I mean, staring at a big deficit, they still kept their poise and went to work.
Now here's Harden. Harden draws the double inside and stolen by Tatum. Smart dishes to Walker. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Look at the skill set Walker has. Superb at using his body inside to draw that contact.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And so Walker nails both of them. Rockets trail by 4. And one action in this one. We're about 1 minute into overtime. Harden, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Plenty of daylight on that shot.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Harden. Can they get it? Drains it from beyond the arc. Harden's got 41.
Okay, we got a nice little back and forth going here.
And I love it, Greg. Both sides inflicting damage from the perimeter. We'll see how the defense is adjusting.
Here is Hayward. He kicks it to Tatum. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 11 rebounds in the game. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Six on the shot clock. Pulls up on the wing. Harden, no good. Boston leading by 4. Smart passes to Tatum. Hayward from outside. Gordon with the defensive effort. And so it's Rivers with it. They'll bring it up for Houston. Right side, Gordon. Up top, Capella. Smart against Harden. Back to Capella. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Cantor. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Williams, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. He misses the free throw.
The 6'10" center from Switzerland. I mean, Capella, he's become a nightly double-double threat. He's a strong big man.
The Celtics making a switch here. Tice is checked in. And he can't hit the second. Boston leading by 4. Smart kicks to Tatum. He's off on that one. Harden with the defensive effort. For Houston, they've gone 1 of 4 from the field in the overtime period so far. And what an exciting game here with 3 minutes played so far in overtime. Rivers against Walker. Rivers finds Tucker. Another miss by Houston. Boston's gone 1 of 2 so far in their 3-point attempts in overtime. Outside Tatum. On the pass to Smart. Back to Tatum. Walker in the corner. Off the mark, and the drop continues. Rockets trail by 4. To the middle. Here's Harden. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Harden has such a nasty pump fake. It works every time on defenders, and the rest is relatively simple for him.
Gets the first, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. Brown is checked in for Boston. And both free throws good for James Harden.
And that would have been a killer if he missed one of those, but he was rock solid. That trims the lead now to a 1-possession lead.
Walker the pass to Tatum. Walker against Rivers. And it's Walker penetrating. Pass to Tice. Over in the corner, Brown. In for his 7th make in 14 tries.
Oh, you gotta love the explosiveness. Brown just eating up any lane to the basket he sees.
Rockets trail by 4. Harden outside, shoots over Brown. That one off the back iron and out.
Yeah, that's just poor decision making. He's got to be better in those situations.
I'd love to hear his explanation, the coach right there. I mean, that should be an interesting conversation.
Timeout. And now they are probably too far ahead. It's going to be nearly impossible to get back in this one.
That's why you can't let yourself get in this deeper hole. Very little time now to climb out.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're behind by 7. 41 seconds left to play in the first overtime. Brown against Harden. Fires from deep. Doesn't go that time. Now Boston takes it the other way. In the corner, it's Hayward. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And now a 9-point Celtic lead.
And leaving nothing to chance here on this game-clinching run.
Yeah, that offense shifted into high gear. I love the attack mindset.
Timeout called the Rockets. They're behind by 9. There's 25 seconds left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Passes it to House. Houston moving the ball around. Chandler outside. There's Green with the 3. Rebounded by the Celtics.
And guys, overtime not nearly as competitive as regulation. They'd used up all their energy just getting it to overtime.
So it's the Celtics picking up the win. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came through big and did exactly what was necessary once we got into OT.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Gordon, a great win over a very explosive team tonight.
Yeah, they're a team. You got to be physical with them. You know, you can't let them get a rhythm going with the scores and the talent that they have. So we had to really match their intensity, and I thought it was a great win.
I know that's what you guys work on extensively, and it showed tonight. Thanks, Gordon. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.